official. I'm off my P's. Or at least I'm about to be. I'm about to be off my P's. Basically, I got sent a letter in the mail saying I needed to pay, how much was it? $44.05 Australian dollars to renew my license for another year. But once I've officially paid that payment, I am off my P's and I'm on my full license for the rest of my life. So let's pay that bill. I'm officially on my full license. Woo! Oh yeah. Well, this is an important thing to talk about, and I'll tell you why. I started to learn to drive 3 years ago, way back when I was in year 12. Now, I was doing this for about 6 months and I stopped due to my declining grades in year 12, to put it politely. There was too much on my plate, and I was failing in year 12 at the time. And my teachers all came together and said to my parents, look, he's got too much on. You can't try and make him pass year 12 and try and get him to be good enough to pass his driving test. So I was doing all my lessons in the car like once a week, getting my hours up so I could go and do my test. Now I got most of my hours, but then of course we had to kind of stop doing all the lessons, which means I couldn't go and do my test, which means I couldn't get my license. So I graduated year 12. I got there in the end, but I had no license, and I didn't for a very long time. Then it was on St. Patrick's Day in 2017 when I first started doing my lessons again with a different instructor, and I practiced and practiced and practiced all the way up to October when I did my driving test. I failed the first time. I was so nervous with anxiety that I got onto the car, I put it in first gear, and I went to go, and the bloke was like, you haven't even started the car yet. The keys were in ignition, I hadn't even turned them. That's how nervous I was. Then I left the car park, didn't stop at the stop sign, and failed instantly. The second time round, I got another instructor who was much nicer, and I passed. I passed my test today, 2 years ago, which means now I'm on my full license. You are on your red P's. You're on your red P's for 6 months, and you're on your green P's for a year and a half. Now, this is an important story because getting and achieving things in life for me has always been extremely difficult no matter what I want to do. There's a quote where it's like, you have to work twice as hard to get half as far. That kind of applies to me for everything, even this, gotta admit. It is hard for me to get off my ass and make a video and actually edit it and put it out there. But look at me, like 2 videos in 1 weekend. I'm like, what am I, a daily vlogger? Kind of feels like it now. And this isn't what the whole video is about today. I'm actually going off for a 21st and a 20th. One is about 15 minutes away, the other's in the city. But it's kind of feeling like everything's coming together a bit. Now that I'm on my full license, which is pretty cool, and I'm going out more and I'm enjoying myself and socializing, I wanted to make sure that you guys know that I'm okay, because apart from the El Camino video, which was the last video, the video before that was me talking about my breakup. And although I accepted it in that video, it took some time for me to actually finally get really over it. It's going to be 4 months and a few days since it happened. And I feel like now finally I've got the tools and the help to kind of get back up on my feet again. Little stuff like getting my full license and my birthday being this Thursday is extremely exciting. And even just going out, being invited places and going and doing things and doing stuff like last night, it helps so much. It's the glue that's keeping me together. And I wanted to give you just a little bit of an update to let you guys know that I'm doing good and I'm doing a lot better than I was. It was a shaky 4 months, I won't lie. You know, it took some time. I had a lot of therapy over the last few months. I went yesterday. It's extremely important. It was World Mental Health Day a couple of days ago on the 10th, today's the 12th. And all that is extremely important. Discussing and talking about how you're feeling is the key to getting better, whether it be through therapy or talking to your friends, or it be you getting exercise, getting a healthy diet, or going on medication, whatever works. Seeking help is the first step to getting better, and I think that's very important to know. Also, I wanted to show you something funny, because like I said, it's my birthday next week, and even though it's come through very early, it's the thought that counts, I guess. I won't really show names and stuff because, you know, I ain't political on this channel. But I got sent a birthday card from someone who wants to be the mayor of the town that I live in, and it was personally signed. It says, "To Conor, wishing you a happy birthday." Just a week and a bit too early, but that's cool. It's got a sweet little drawing on front, which was made by someone in a primary school. Wow, this kid in a primary school is literally a better drawer than me. And has probably better handwriting too. Plus, check this out. It's on a birthday card. It's an advent calendar. For some reason, my mum came back from the shops today and was like, I got you an advent calendar. And I was like, why? And she was like, well, it's like 6 weeks away. I didn't want to rush when it comes to like December. And I said, that's sweet. And I appreciate it. But look, I was like, what? How are they selling these already? It's ridiculous. Like, shops and Christmas, it's just like, it's such a cash grab these days. But I love these. I love an advent calendar. I'm 21 next week and my mum still buys me my advent calendars. So, you know. You gotta love your parents. So I'm getting a double dose this weekend because Dad's coming around tonight. I'm +1 him to these 2 birthdays I'm going to. One is my friend Liv, and that's the one in the city. She's turning 20. And the other is my electrician friend Josh, who I met at Christmas, just gone. What if you just found out?
That I am going to a party right now for a person that I've never met them.
Dude, we always do that.
Don't know any of their friends.
We always go to parties together and not know.
They'll love me, I'm sure.
You always go to parties and not know people. That's the best ones, because you got nothing to lose. Sam, we've got 2 social situations tonight. Now, you said this week that you're having trouble with social situations. Do you want to explain why?
Oh, no. I said, what?
I just thought it'd be funny to talk about.
No, okay. I'm in a play at the moment, and, you know, I love acting. I love being on stage. I love that stuff. And ironically, what I love most about acting and about performing is actually being on stage in the moment. Most people like the community part, they like the rehearsing, and they're scared of the onstage bit. Me, I prefer the onstage bit because I'm like, this is my element, I'm performing, I'm entertaining people, that's what I like doing. When we're at these rehearsals and when there are all these people there and they're all chummy and they're all friendly, I get, like, anxious as shit because I'm like, am I fitting in? Am I being friendly? And, I mean, you know that I've not had a great track record with, you know, keep making friends and keeping friends. Do you know what I mean? So you're about the only person I can say that I've made a friend and kept a friend, you know? So I have this eternal anxiety of when I'm around groups, when I'm put into like group situations, I want to be friendly, I want to be nice, but I hold myself back maybe because I don't want to alienate anyone, or I don't want to come off like an idiot, or I don't know. I mean, but then at the same time, I want to be confident, I want to be myself because I know that that's who I am. And it's that weird mix of like, I don't really care what people think because I'm so used to not having like a group of friends that I don't feel like I need to impress anyone. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm not trying to make friends to keep because that's not really something I need.
That was our anxiety talk of the week.
Social anxiety, guys. It's a real problem. Check out the podcast for more discussions on this stuff.
Now that we're on it, because I wanted to bring it up by myself, but when's the podcast back, Dan, the producer?
So, you guys your mind is gonna be blown when you see the equipment that we've ordered because it's expensive.
It's good though.
But it's awesome. It's really cool equipment. It means we're gonna do a live show. It's not gonna be streamed live, but it's gonna be recorded live. If you don't understand the difference, basically it's just when we record it, that's where we'll be editing all the cuts and all the, camera angles and stuff. And that way afterwards, the file will just be ready to post. In 2 weeks, the podcast will return.
But we go to Bali on the 26th.
And we take our gear, man.
Hey! Why did you put the,
It's a Dutch angle. Can you just respect that
I'm not a huge fan of the Dutch.
Nah, me neither. I didn't really mean to do a Dutch. If you're gonna do a Dutch, you've got to do like a Dutch, like a that. Like, okay, here's what we're doing. That's a real
shot. It is Sunday afternoon. I wish I could say that I started to film this video earlier, but I haven't. I got in about 3 o'clock last night, went to bed about 3:30, and then I just slept like practically all day. I got up to get food, and then went to sleep again. I'm gonna have a shower, but I got something to say, so don't go anywhere. Watching you. Oh. Hair of the dog. Nothing beats a hangover like cracking open a cold one. Welcome to Australia. So the reason I want to do this video, not only to update you guys a little bit, but it's also to tell you about progress and how this journey to becoming the person that you want to be is a rocky one. And the reason why I bring my P's into it, and the reason why I brought up why it took so long for me to get there, is because getting to a goal or an achievement takes time. And like I said, it can be rocky, and there's speed bumps on the way, and there's hurdles. I got Dan in to talk about social anxiety and situations. Like, for instance, like I said, I had birthdays last weekend, birthdays this weekend. It's my birthday the weekend coming up. A lot of stuff's going on. I'm socializing, I'm mixing with a lot of people. Some that I know, some that I don't. And that's not always easy. I found last week a lot easier than this week. And that's just what happens. That's life. That's life. Again, the road to your achievements is never going to be easy. And I think it can be so simple in your head to be like, yo, I'm going to pick myself up, I'm going to work towards the goals that I want, and it'll be easy, and I'll get myself in the right headspace, and then things won't annoy me anymore, things won't get me down, and it's the complete opposite of that. And I think this whole 4 months and this whole, like, picking myself up and starting to walk towards this journey of becoming the person that I want to be, and to be in the spot that I want to be in, is a lot like a goal of getting my full license. Shit takes time. And it's not always easy. But the most important thing is that you try. I worked my ass off to get off my old place, to get my Ps. And I went through the whole 2 years of only getting one speeding fine in a school zone once, like a year ago. It's a bit of karma. I left TAFE early to get some beer. Again, welcome to Australia. Cheers. But I didn't speed, I didn't do anything wrong, I didn't lose my license, and here I am. Like I said though, my birthday is coming up next week. I got some cool stuff coming out for that. I'm going to do like a birthday speech. Also a bit of an announcement, I'm going to be in Bali from the 26th to the 31st. So yeah, I'm going to be vlogging there, which is pretty ace. Dan's coming with me and my sister's coming. She booked my flights and stuff. It's all happening. It actually does feel like I'm doing stuff though. Obviously I've been working like 45 to 50 hour weeks. And the El Camino video, I literally filmed, edited and put up in less than 24 hours. And I'm proud of that. And this video I started filming yesterday, I'm filming today, I'm going to edit it and I'm going to get it up on the Sunday. So I'm proud, I'm getting there, I'm starting to achieve my goals. The podcast should be back in literally the next few weeks, which is on its own channel now, which I'll link in the description if you want to go see it. I'm going to have a clips channel as well, which will get running soon. It's all happening, which is nice. And it kind of feels like now I'm getting there, and it feels like I can do this, you know. And thank you for always sticking by. Thank you for watching all the videos. I know I took my time to get back to uploading again, but it really does feel good. And literally every view matters. It means the world, you know, it really does. So thank you so much for all the support. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Again, it genuinely means the world. Much love. Have a fantastic week, guys. Also, if you want to watch the El Camino video, it's our journey of going to watch the movie and our thoughts afterwards. 2 huge Breaking Bad fans. If you want to watch that, it's here. But thank you for watching, everybody. Much love, and I will see you soon.